Living a minimalist lifestyle does not include having the world's tiniest flat, a wardrobe consisting of no more than 5 items, and no possessions beyond the barest necessities. Contrary to widespread misconception, the core principle of minimalism is to focus on what matters most and discard the rest. Doing so frees you mentally and physically to focus on what truly matters in life, the pursuit of enjoyment through hobbies or whatever else makes you happy. Everyone has trouble keeping their homes, closets, and schedules organized from time to time. Given the complexity of today's society, it can be challenging to meet the varied demands placed upon us daily. The answer may lie in adopting a minimalist lifestyle if, despite your best efforts, you still find life chaotic. Hi, and welcome back to Fascinating Self. Habits are powerful. Although it's not always simple to develop good habits, it's worth it in the long run. That's why we want to share 8 minimalist habits that can transform your life. Habit number 1. Incorporate the 5-minute rule. Is it difficult for you to initiate a new project? Do you tend to put off even the smallest of tasks? Then perhaps the 5-minute rule is your salvation. It is common to clean up one's home when one wants to. The effort required to declutter might be substantial. The effort required to declutter your home may seem too much to bear, leading you to put it off. Decluttering may not be overwhelming, but it's probably not your favorite activity, so you always find reasons not to commit. A cognitive behavioral method called the 5-minute rule can help you stop putting off important tasks and start getting things done. The first steps on your path to minimalism can begin with this method. If you are having trouble getting started on something, you must promise yourself that you will spend 5 minutes on it, and then you may stop. Most individuals continue working after the 5 minutes are up, but having the option to stop provides them a nudge to get started on something they've been putting off. The 5-minute rule is effective because it gets to the root of the problem: procrastination. Your brain will stop perceiving the decluttering work as threatening if you break it up into smaller, more manageable pieces of time, such as 5 minutes. Habit number 2. Embrace the 1 in, 1 out habit. The rule's name describes its function perfectly. Whenever something new enters the home, something old must leave. If you stick to this rule, you will not end up with more stuff than you need and may maintain a healthy equilibrium as you gradually progress to a minimalist way of living. To put it mathematically, it is easy. If you consistently get rid of the same amount of things you add, you will maintain a healthy balance between your possessions and your available space without ever realizing it. Maintaining a steady equilibrium is crucial to the success of minimalism and other forms of simplification. The ideal amount of anything and everything you need can be maintained simply by keeping track of what is coming in and going out of your immediate environment. The same, roughly. You will be able to keep the perfect equilibrium between your belongings and the amount of room you have. Setting a rule that something must go out of the house whenever anything new is brought in forces you to be more deliberate in your purchases. The more you think about where your money goes and how it compares to what you already have, the more carefully you choose what new possessions to bring into your home. Habit number 3. Keep an eye on your spending. It is pointless to clear your home just to go out and buy twice as many things a few days later. One possible interpretation of minimalism is as a strategy for saving the polar bear, increasing one's financial security, or standing firm against excesses. The factors are diverse. The primary objective is to develop minimalist values and adjust one's consumption patterns accordingly. Therefore, your motivations matter. It is all the same regarding the mindfulness lifestyle you are trying to cultivate. Why you are buying something is important. Create lists in advance for the many items you need to purchase. Let us use clothing as an illustration. The average person has no idea how many pairs of shoes, jeans, or t-shirts they require. You can combat this unpredictability by creating a clothing inventories list, which will consist of a predetermined amount of clothing items. Putting off every large purchase is a good spending practice. As a part of a mindful lifestyle, one must carefully examine products. Non-essential, higher-priced products are what the delay justification is really about. Suppose you are considering purchasing a new television today. You might reconsider that decision tomorrow. Although some impromptu transactions may turn out to be profitable investments, this is rarely the case. Waiting can help you make better decisions, even if you make the occasional error. As a result, improving the mechanics of your decision will depend on increasing your overall mindfulness, both of which can be achieved by postponing major purchases. Habit number 4. Perceive decluttering as a habit, not a goal. A significant time and energy investment is required to declutter a whole home. As you release your grip on the unnecessary, you face some difficult choices. Once you have experienced the positive effects of decluttering your house, the next step is to maintain those results. Consistent effort is required to keep the results of any life change. Another example would be if you were striving to reach a certain financial destination, and that destination required you to maintain certain financial habits. Understand that maintaining a clutter-free house is a personal decision. It is not something you go through once and then are done with it forever. Do not give up too soon. It takes time to build habits. If you commit to living a simpler lifestyle, you will succeed. The regular routines you establish to organize your life will be invaluable. There are two main causes of domestic clutter: having too much stuff and failing to put things away are problems. Clutter spreads like wildfire. Seeing other objects out increases the likelihood that you will not put them back. However, you are more likely to put things away when the counter is clear. The things you do every day do not have to be time-consuming. It's just doing the obvious things regularly. Habit number 5. Embrace clear surfaces. It is important that you take a good, long look at every piece of furniture in every room. Look at the pictures on the wall and the stuff on the tables. Do we need every single piece? Or perhaps you could get rid of a few of them. Practicing minimalism in interior design entails stripping away extraneous elements in favor of a spare, uncluttered look. The minimalist design's clean, uncluttered, and modern aesthetic attracts many homeowners. Decorating with a minimal aesthetic is an exercise in restraint, in which the functions of empty space, artificial light, and individual pieces are all valued equally. If you want to decorate in this manner, you will have to get rid of everything but the most necessary pieces of furniture, leaving you with carefully selected pieces that stand out. The lack of fasteners and other decorative flourishes is another hallmark of minimalist design. You may, for example, have handleless cabinets and clear, uncluttered countertops. Your items will be less likely to draw attention to themselves thanks to the flat surfaces and straight edges. Adopting a minimalist aesthetic is less about purging unnecessary items and carefully considering how each new addition to your home will enhance its primary function. Habit number 6. Go for natural lighting. The concept of minimalism is predictated on light and its relationship to the empty space around it. But that does not mean your home has to be dark. Finding a happy medium between natural and artificial light can be challenging, but the results will be worth the effort. Having a place brightened by natural light is a tremendous blessing, but not everyone has access to much natural light, and even when they do, it can be erratic due to factors like the time of day, the season, and the weather. In these circumstances, the use of artificial light is crucial. While focusing on clean and brilliant illumination is a hallmark of minimalist design, this does not necessitate a lighting scheme in which every light source is immediately obvious. Instead, natural light plays a crucial role in minimalist interiors. That is why features like expansive windows and open layouts are essential and expensive in real estate. Habit number 7. Always go for quality over quantity. The expression quality over quantity is used frequently these days, but what precisely does it mean? To prioritize quality over quantity, it suggests that getting more of something will never make you happy because having an abundant something is never a good thing. You will not feel completely fulfilled by having friends, fashionable clothes, or the latest and greatest technology. It is not the quantity of something that is important. Rather, What is important is the quality of what it is that you have. How long will it last? Is it substantial? Does it successfully fill the gap that it set out to fill? Making decisions that improve the quality of your life rather than diminish it is the cornerstone of living a life with greater purpose and intention. And quality should always be a deciding factor whenever it comes to the goods that you acquire and bring into your minimalist home. Habit number 8. Declutter all aspects of your life. One of the finest strategies to cultivate and maintain a cheerful disposition is to regularly engage in acts of gratitude. When you count your blessings and are thankful for what you already have, you put an end to your never-ending quest for more. Gratitude is a great place to start. When you come to this understanding, the next step is to simplify your life. Get rid of all the distractions and old stuff that is not contributing anything positive to your life. Keep the high-quality items that bring you joy and get rid of the rest. When this happens, you will have a more positive outlook on life and feel energized. Just give it some time. Remember to clear up your thoughts as well. The people that bring you down should be avoided, while the ones who boost you should be cherished. Discover what helps you grow as a person and give up what drains you. That is all for today, folks. Remember to watch our video on what a day of a minimalist looks like so that you can learn how to practice minimalism daily in the right way. See you in the next one.